So this is a message to Claressa Shields and Papoose. I saw a video, and this is why I'm making this quick message to Claressa Shields and Papoose, where Claressa is explaining to these hating ass, evil, rotten ass fans that Papoose isn't broke and that he has his own money. And I don't know where y'all getting this from. And let me just say this. It's cool to hold it down for Papoose, and I understand you're reacting to these stupid comments that people make. But here's the truth, Claressa. It's none of their business how much Papoose has, what he makes, what you is. It's none of their business. They don't care. See, don't be baited into their bullshit. What they're trying to do is simple. See, these bitches can't beat you in the ring. So they got to go out and call themselves the GOAT. I'm the real GOAT. I'm this, I'm that. But then they get their ass whooped by the same person 3 times. And then their fans are crying robbery. Okay, now they can't make that claim anymore. They know that Layla can't beat you and that Layla's just bluffing. Right? She done embarrassed herself. But at the same time, they're trying to destroy you. They want to destroy what you have. They want to destroy you and Papoose. They didn't even know who Papoose, the boxing world didn't even know who Papoose was. The majority of the people on my channel didn't even know who Papoose was. And I talked about, a situation where I said this is what people are more focused on instead of what's really real. But they need to stay out of people's personal business. You don't owe these people any explanation. Really simple. I know what Papoose has and who he is, and none of that's your business. That's between me and Papoose. What we have is not based on material shit anyway, but nah, he's not broke. No, that's bullshit. I don't even know where y'all get that from, but it's none of y'all business. And matter of fact, that's even saying too much. Back in the day, Michael Jordan, Emmitt Smith, different people, it's none of your business. Floyd Mayweather, that's none of your business. Simple. This era of time, you got people right now, Claressa, that will cheer for you and that will be booing you and be the first ones to make a video talking shit. Example, I seen a video, I didn't even watch it. I saw the thumbnail saying Papoose and Remy Ma goes back and forth or they argue live, right? And when I saw that, I just shook my head like, here we go. And that's part of one of the reasons too why I made this video. And then about a few minutes after that, I seen an actual short video that's up right now. Somebody's like, well, first of all, if Papoose is with Claressa, why he still talking to Remy anyway? And so what, they got a daughter. That don't mean he got to be publicizing his, this is what people do. The people that don't even know what's happening are going to be the ones that have the most to say. But at the same time, when you talk about black love on top of that, all we've been getting lately is a bunch of niggas ain't shit, niggas this, niggas that. And the fact that there's a big problem between black men and black women with finding love because everything is about money. So don't let them put you in a frame of mind where you feel like you got to explain how much money he got or what he does or what he had. That's none of their fucking business. What they think about you is not going to stop who and what you are. They just want to see you fall apart anyway. They want to see your relationship with Papoose fall apart anyway. They already talking about the age difference between the two of you and how you stupid because you just took a man off the rebound. Everybody that's talking is just hateful, spiteful, evil, envious, jealous ass, ignorant people. Trust me when I tell you people are full of hate. And I ain't talking about the slang terminology. I mean, they are full of hate. These people don't deserve an explanation. Who the fuck are they that you got to explain to them what your financial status is or what Papoose financial status is? All they should be concerned about, Claressa, is who your next opponent is, and they're going to talk about boxing. No, now they want to dig into everything. Next, they're going to be talking about Papoose's daughter and your role in his daughter's life. Or don't give them that power. They don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? So whatever Papoose is doing, like I remember I saw a video where this motherfucker was talking about, yo, notice how Papoose is in the background while Claressa's sitting there taking pictures with her promoter. And I'm just like, wow, just anything to make a video. Anything. And you want to know the crazy thing about it? I'm a black man, you're a black woman. And it's always 9.5 times out of 10 black people want to make videos coming out talking shit about other black people when there's no facts. It's just hate. Like if I tell somebody a fighter weighs a certain amount of weight and they want to tell me, no, that's not true. But then I go and post the video. Now you look stupid, don't you? Oh, shit, he was. But, yeah, there's no but, motherfucker. If I tell you a fighter, a fight didn't go the way you said it went, and then I go pull up the video, or I go pull up a person telling me Sugar Ray Robinson, there's no way he didn't love boxing. See, he's the epitome of what boxing is, the love for it. There's no way you can have a record like him, and not love the sport. These fighters don't love the sport. Then I go play a video of Ray Robinson telling you, I never enjoyed fighting. For me, it's just business with me, but I never enjoyed fighting. Well, it's always some excuse. So I'm not giving you my opinion on shit. I'm giving you the facts, and my opinions are based on the facts. So when I tell you things, I'm not telling you something because I think. Now, if I think something based on something I see, and I say, I think it could be or it's possible, I'll say that so you know. I'm not telling you, oh, I know for a fact this is that, but I stay away from all that shit. Because to be honest with you, when we start talking about how much money somebody make, or who does this and who did that or whatever, anybody can make a mistake on something. And like for me, motherfucker, Gerald McClellan, Milton McCrory, for some reason, there's sometimes Gerald Washington, like the three of them, I will say one of their names by mistake in comparison about something. It's like, then whatever. They get it. They know who I'm talking about. You understand what I mean? But for some reason, those three fucking names, I just I'll realize after I say it, damn. I'll rewatch the video. The fuck am I talking about, man? I said Gerald, what? Fuck. But yeah. So anyways, but yeah, don't let these fucking people get in your head. Don't let these fucking people make you feel like you owe them anything. You see how quiet Floyd Mayweather has been? All Floyd do is chill, and then once in a while, the cameras might catch it to him, and he does an interview. And a lot of these dirty motherfuckers, let me show you how it's dirty. Because what they'll do, they'll edit the video so they'll just show Floyd's talking points, not realizing he's responding to what's being said, what's being asked of him. And it's the same thing they would do with you and Savannah Marshall. Go to Savannah, yeah, Claressa said this and this and this. And Claressa, blah, 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 blah. And then Savannah say some shit in response to that. Then they come to you. Did you hear what Savannah Marshall said about you? This is what they do. And then these dirty motherfuckers who's begging for interviews will sit up and set this shit up in a way to try to make it like it's controversy. Or like somebody just bitterly came out and said something when no, this motherfucker just basically responded to what's being said. Right? You see how people reacted to this Floyd versus Roy bullshit, right? And all Floyd did was sat there watching, okay, you keep talking all this shit about me, but I ain't never lost. But let's look at you and watch them get knocked out. And you got Roy talking about, yeah, Floyd think he can beat me. Okay. Antonio Tarver think he can beat you. James Toney think he can beat you. Who the fuck don't think they can beat you? So what? But you ain't challenging nobody else, right? You see what I'm saying? Floyd lost $400 million. Everybody got something to say about it. Floyd got kidnapped and he's stuck in Dubois. Gervonta Tank Davis sat there and told everybody Floyd tried to set him up. Floyd tried to make him fight somebody he wasn't ready for. You want to know what Gervonta Tank Davis did when he said that? He exposed the fact he didn't even believe in himself as much as Floyd did. But he didn't take it that way. And he said he felt like Floyd was punishing him because he was accused of fucking with Floyd's daughter. Well, here's the thing, right? Why would Floyd try to destroy his meal ticket? Let's just think about that. No, that goes to show you Tank Davis don't have that dog in him the way Floyd does. And he don't have that dog in him the way that people think he does. Why? Because if you had to be pushed into this fight, and see, what was everybody accusing Floyd of? Holding Tank back. He didn't want Tank to fight these top fighters, right? But no. Tank is telling you out of his own mouth. Floyd was telling him, yo, man, you got to fight these guys, man. Okay, but you see how all of y'all was blaming Floyd? No, it was never Floyd. What Floyd and what Leonard Ellerbe was doing in terms of trying to keep all the money, with PBC, with TNT and all that shit or whatever the fuck. The problem with that shit is that is going to prevent. No, It prevents fights because people don't want to cross over. Like they'll say, hey, just come work with us for this one fight. Shit like that. They try to make it everything in-house. Okay, that doesn't help boxing, but they wasn't the only ones doing it. The problem in the long run, though, is when it gets like that and the greed is there, you see what happens. And it fucks up things in the long run. But now look at Tank Davis. Who's stopping Tank Davis from fighting? So all of this talk and blaming Floyd and blaming everybody, but look at where Tank is right now. Look at where his headspace is right now. Look at where he stands in life right now. And all he talk about is how niggas is broke. We got money over here and we this and we that. Right? He don't even care about belts. He don't care about none of that. All he care about is making the most money fighting. And when people talk about the Floyd Mayweather blueprint, no, let's look at resumes. That's where you got to that's where you debunk all that bullshit. So yeah, when Floyd got to the point where he started, like he admitted, yeah, I got to the point I picked this guy, but I earned that because of, okay, wait. I feel like as long as you're still fighting, you still have something to prove. You understand? That's any fighter. But it's funny because y'all sit here and say he handpicked guys like he didn't admit that he handpicked guys. But after beating 23 world champions, at the same time, Canelo handpicks fucking guys and y'all applaud it. Deontay Wilder handpicked guys his whole career. Y'all applauded it. Okay. But anyways, so my whole point with all of that, you see what I'm saying about the more people talk, the more shit comes out of it. And it gets to the point you don't even remember where it started. All you know is it's just been so much shit said and you get so caught up into trying to defend. Just keep people out your business. Don't let these people fuck up who and what you and Papoose are to each other. And to be honest with you, that term black love, you don't even hear that shit no more. You don't even hear any type of love. It's just talk. Everything is about trying to tear down the truth, the facts, the reality, to promote lies and bullshit. Falsehood is what drives people now. Let's just be real. That's what it is. And you want to know what? It's really nothing new. People been sitting around telling ghost stories, sitting around telling lies, and people scared, thinking there's such thing as a Bigfoot or Ochi or a Yeti or the fucking abominable snowman, a Loch Ness monster, skinwalkers. We really got some fucked up individuals on this earth, man. They will sit here and argue about shit they can't even prove. They argue about positions that they don't even have knowledge of. So what do you owe these fucking people? Nothing. They want to think Papoose is broke, fine. They think Floyd's broke. Right. And then when Floyd go and buy fucking 4 cars on camera, oh man, he's showing up. Right. But y'all was applauding, ha ha he, when y'all got news that he was broke. And y'all want to believe that that's the case. See, don't let these people get in your heads. Don't let these motherfuckers feel like you owe them anything. You know, one of the things about Claressa, and I always say this, Claressa shows up at all these broads fights to support women's boxing. Where these bitches at when Claressa fight? They don't be coming out to support her fights. Nah, but she's at all these other fights. In fact, let's look at the last event. The only thing they did bring her name up at one point. I forgot what it was, but they never showed her once out in the crowd and talked to her. Nope, this is by design. They hate you because they ain't you. And reality is they are crossing their fingers so bad, wanting to see you lose. So any way that they can try to get a tail on you, that's all this is. So if we can't destroy her in the ring because she's just better than all these other women, let's try to destroy her relationship. Let's try to get in her head. Let's try to emotionally fuck her up and get her to the point where, she can't focus. She comes in the ring outraged and not really, focusing on the task at hand. And this is all they're trying to do. They want to see you fail so bad. And bottom line, what's Tank Davis' issue right now? We don't know personally. I'm not there to say. But people are blaming it on what? Bad relationships. He's dealing with the wrong person. And trust me, this is the type of shit where people, they really want to try to fuck up something that's going well for somebody because that's just who they are. You don't owe them no explanations. Fuck what they think. Fuck what they think. You got motherfuckers that be like, oh, this nigga fighting the cab driver. Nigga, you are a cab driver. This nigga fighting the Uber driver. You are an Uber driver. This nigga fighting the plumber. You are a plumber. This motherfucker nigga fighting the mailman. Nigga, the mailman make more than what the fuck you make. They just be talking. They don't care about you. They don't care about Papoose. They don't care about Katie Taylor. They don't care about Amanda Serrano. They only care about what you're doing at the time, and they rah, rah, yee, yee. But when you lose to somebody, all of a sudden, oh man, this motherfucker let us down. Oh, but they can talk all that pride, type their flag in, and blah, blah, blah. I'm a proud this, I'm a proud that, right? And then when they get that ass whoop, excuses, excuses, excuses. Well, you know, it's like when I said the reason why Amanda Serrano keep constantly talking about the judges, and talking about she got robbed because she knew there's nothing else that she could do differently. She felt like the fight's pretty much going to go the same way. So what she tried to do was this time I'm gonna try to box. I'm not gonna go to war. They both did the same thing. They both tried to like hold back to be more cerebral and not just going there like rock'em sock'em robots. And she lost again. Yeah. Because she felt like I try to do more. That's not working. I'm getting caught in between. Okay, cool. All right. And Katie's, you know, she's letting her hands go and what can I do differently? Reach advantage, height advantage, what do I have over her? What can I do differently? She knew it was nothing she could really do differently. And it doesn't matter. You notice since she lost, you ain't seen this motherfucker making no videos. You don't see her. Nope, you don't. So they tried to end you with Savannah Marshall. That didn't work. So now they got to make up fantasy fights. Oh, Katie Taylor would beat her. Yeah, I know. Right. It's always a fight that they don't think is going to happen. If you kick Katie Taylor's little ass, oh man, look how small she is. Same way. If you beat Amanda Serrano, oh, they're old, they're too small, blah, blah, blah. Next, they're going to be trying to say you only fight people because they're too old or too young or whatever the fuck. It's always going to be something. Fuck these haters, man. You know, when I saw the video on Claressa was like, where y'all getting this from? Talking about he's broken, and I'm saying, nah, Claressa, don't let these motherfuckers even get in their head just to make you feel like you owe them that shit. Don't even make them do that shit. Don't even get them the satisfaction. People can talk all the shit they want. When you show receipts, they feel stupid, right? But you don't need to show receipts. It's none of their business. Protect that black love. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to care about your relationship or you more than you. So what you and Papoose got, don't let these motherfuckers make you feel like you got to explain shit. Same thing for Pat. I don't see him on videos talking about, you know, this type of shit and all whatever, but same thing. And, you know, yo, nigga, people saying that you ain't got no money, you would have broke ass, you know, you broke and you living off Claressa and shit, whatever. Man, it's not how that shit works. It's not how that shit works. This is the type of situation where you got to understand these people are petty. They're airheads. They're childish. They're jokes. Like, you can't even take these motherfuckers serious, man. You know, you got people who sit here and be talking shit about, oh, motherfucker, you ain't no fighter. Like, they'll be talking shit to people like, how the fuck do you know what a person is and what they ain't? How do you know what a person do? How the fuck do you know this motherfucker ain't in the gym every day training with other fighters and fighting and sparring and doing shit? Or this motherfucker used to fight himself and this motherfucker still can. How the fuck do you know what a person can do? What the fuck your ass do for a living that has anything to do with boxing? You just a fan, but they talk. Oh, she fighting all these old people. She fighting Danielle Perkins. She fighting. Everything is a complaint because they want to see you fail. Don't give these motherfuckers the satisfaction. Don't start getting caught up into trying to explain shit or letting these motherfuckers play this fake beef with you and all that. Just handle your business. You've been doing what you've been doing all this time. No need to change the formula. These haters gonna hate you until the day you die. And you know what? It doesn't matter. Because the reality is, the only people that's gonna make sure that you are good and that Papoose is good are you and Papoose. Business is business. Even your promoter and your business partners. When you can't go in and perform the same way no more, they're going to be like, next, hey, Claressa, I love you, but hey, I mean, your time's up. You understand? This is the way life is. So this is a direct message to you and Papoose. Because at the end of the fucking day, You in there kicking ass. Your careers went the way it's went. And you ain't got to do nothing with these motherfuckers looking at you like you some diamond digger all of a sudden. Because when you say like, yeah, of course I want a man to buy me nice things and stuff and this and that and whatever. And you understand? That's too much information for these motherfuckers. They don't care about what you're saying. No matter what you say, you and Papoose, y'all know each other personally. These motherfuckers don't know either one of you personally, but they know how much money's in your pocket, what's in your bank account, what's in his pocket, what's in his bank. They know everything about everything. So don't let these fucking people have that kind of power where you even feel like you got to explain to them. Let them motherfuckers stay in silence. One of the funniest things I saw, whether anybody else saw it or not, don't know and I don't care. But I was sitting there watching Roy Jones talk all this shit about Floyd, and out of nowhere, talk about the fight and how he want to fight. He come out about 190, and all of a sudden, I see a video of Floyd on a yacht with a bunch of people, got his people with him, and just chilling. Floyd ain't thinking about you. I see this video. Floyd Mayweather accepts Roy's challenge, and he tells him only one condition. No head guards, and this is personal, and blah, blah, blah. I haven't heard anything from Floyd. I haven't heard anything about a fight happening or whatever. But bottom line, and look, let's say that it's true, right? Let's say it's true. After Floyd beat Roy's ass, watch the plethora of excuses that come in. Oh, man, Roy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's 58, but he got a big mouth. Like he said in his song. They about talking shit. I'm about starting shit. Right. So you started some shit. So if Floyd does decide to kick your ass, who cares? Your fans can complain all they want. Or if there was any problem. This is how these dudes, and listen, be glad you got a stand-up man in Papoose, because these dudes are a bunch of dick-sucking sissies, because all they do is sit up and glaze men all day long. Always arguing over two men and worrying about shit and who would do what and who in their prime and all this bullshit. Protect that black love. Fuck these people. That's all I got.